FragranceFiendz. Welcome back to the episode of your man Frank C. So, in recent times, there's been a lot of, notoriety with the Middle Eastern houses, primarily based in UAE. So, I've been collecting from Middle Eastern houses for a while now. So, today I'm going to drop my top 10 Middle Eastern scents for the summer. So, stay tuned. Okay, back at it, FragranceFiendz. So, we're going to do the top 10 fragrances for the summertime from the Middle Eastern houses. Now, usually the Middle Eastern houses are really heavy. You have the oud. A lot of them have oud. They're really heavy on rose. A lot of spiciness to them. Then you have the straight up clone houses where they clone a lot of your mainstream fragrances. So there's gonna be a little mix of both in this list. So let's get into it. No particular order. We're just gonna start grabbing and just go. So number 10 is from the house Versace's Versace Shura. This one does not get as much attention as Havas, which is really good, and also Darej. I'm just gonna tell you right now, Havas is not on this list. I just want to kind of mix it up a little bit. So Shura, very good for summertime. Has that tomato leaf note in there. Yes, very nice for summertime. It comes off really strong in the beginning, kind of that cough syrupy vibe, but then it settles down. That tomato leaf really shines, and it kind of reminds me a lot of the Valentino Uomo Fresh edition that had tomato leaf in there. Also, La Casa Essentials, another one that has tomato leaf in there. It's a great note for summer. I like it a lot. From the house Versace Shura, number 10 spot. Number 9 from the house Latafa. This is Latafa Nashit. This was this is a great scent. It is like a mix of a citrus and vanilla notes in there. I don't know if it's a straight up clone of anything, but it definitely reminds you of a mainstream scent. It kind of reminds me a little bit, because it's creamy also, so it kind of reminds me, the orange, the vanilla, the creaminess, kind of reminds me a little bit of Chanel Le Homme Sport Extreme. Reminds me of that one a little bit. It's a great scent. From the house of Latafa Nashit, number 9. A lot of performance out of that one also. From the 8th spot, this is going to be the house of Paris Corner. I've been getting a lot to Paris Corner a lot. This is Amir Cedrat. Amir Cedrat is a clone of Cedrat Boissé. Now, I find this to be kind of in the middle, kind of in between Cedrat Boissé and Cedrat Boissé Intense. And really good performance out of it. It's like 8 hours. It definitely projects for the first hour. Great performance, great for summertime. For the house of Paris Corner Cedrat Essence. Emir Cedrat Essence. 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 7 spot. Talked about this on the channel before. From the house of Armaf El Cielo. This actually made my summer list. I've had this bottle for a while now, and it's just kind of getting back to my collection. But this is a nice scent. It kind of reminds me of Invictus, a regular Invictus with a little bit more, little less sweetness to it. There's some other stuff happening in this one, so really good projection performance as most of your Middle Eastern fragrances tend to have. For the house of Armaf El Cielo. That's the number 7 spot. Number 6 spot. This is one that you hardly anyone ever talks about. This is from the house of Ajmal. This Ajmal Silver Shade. Now, everybody has their Silver Mountain Water. There's a lot of Silver Mountain Water clones out there. That's why I'm kind of hesitant to get the one from Armaf, the Armaf Sillage, because I have this one. This is a really good Silver Mountain Water clone, Silver Shade. It has that inkiness in there. It has that metallic note. Even from the bottle itself, you can see that's where it's going. You're just smelling off the atomizer. You get Silver Mountain Water. So I'm kind of reluctant to pull a trigger on Sillage, and there's a couple other ones out there that get talked about. But this is a great scent, and I haven't checked the price on it, but when I got it a couple years back, I got it for like less than $20. So 8 hours performance, great scent, especially for the summertime. For the house of Ajmal Silver Shade. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. For 5 spot, this is from the house of Latafa Hayati Al Malaki. This one is, once again, I don't think it's a direct clone of anything, But if you know about Hayati, which I did a video about Hayati a while back, the ALX, comparing that with Ralph Lauren's Ralph's Club. It's Ralph's Club mixed with some more citrus in there. It's a little lighter. Performance I don't think it's as good as Hayati. I usually get about 6 hours out of it. But it's great for summertime. You can throw it on, run out to the barbecue or something real quick, come back or do whatever you have to do. It's good for that. And it smells great. From the house of for the house of Latafa, Hayati, Al Malaki. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Number 4 spot, no particular order. I actually brought this on vacation with me. This is from the house Latafa. This is Latafa Al Forsan, Kayed Al Forsan White. So this one has some coconut in it. Nice bottle, nice magnetic cap. This is average performance. I get about 5 hours out of it. On vacation, that's why I took it with me on vacation earlier this summer. So from the house of Latafa, Kayed Al Forsan. Number 3 spot from the house Latafa. This is Latafa. This is Kalat Al Arabia Royal Blends from the house Latafa, Kalat Al Arabia. Another one, very fruity. I think this is good for summer nights because it does have some weight to it. Latafa Al Haramain is Al Haramain Detour Noir, Detour Noir. This is a very close, and I did ALX this one. This is very close to Leighton from Parfums de Mare. I did ALX this one a while. So for a number 2 spot from the house of Al Haramain Detour Noir. And number 1 spot from the house Latafa Kashabi. This is, look at the bottle. The bottle is very ornate, beautiful bottle. What you got this is a very vegetal green scent. Really unexpected from a Middle Eastern house, but it's great for the summer. Great longevity. I've gotten a couple compliments off of it. People really like it. It's different. It's not what you expect from a Middle Eastern house. And you put a spray on skin real quick. Yeah, there's some sweetness in there, green notes in there. It's just a scent that really punches above its weight class. Of course, with the Middle Eastern houses, you always